Hi everyone, so it's the 25th of May, it's about 3 p.m. now, and I have the craziest story. So since I posted my video only a couple of days ago, I got an overwhelming amount of support and help from everybody and finally got some right contacts, so thank you so much. So what happened this morning while in the jungle, only way I could leave the jungle is by getting a special legal permit to travel. And I've been requesting that for a very long time with no success. And so today at 10:15 I found a New Zealand contact who told me that there is a potential chartered flight anytime between the 29th of May to the 31st. And he said to get on that flight you have to be in the city now. So he told me that at 10:15. And so then I basically rushed asking the host of the center to get me into the city illegally, and I had to literally do it now because it takes 2 hours to get into the city, so I would not even make it before 1 o'clock when offices closed to complete the form. So I rushed like a crazy mad woman, trying to pack my bags, trying to sort out my stuff, trying to make sure I have everything, obviously being completely flustered and shocked that I'll be in the city. And basically I had to walk a 45-minute hike in the jungle with these bags and heavy and just rushing and mad and getting stuck in like mud pits and crossing planks, and like basically felt like I was doing an obstacle course race, like Warrior Race or Tough Mudder. If you know what that is, do look it up. And then I got to a boat and I took this boat across the river. I don't know the name of the river. And then I got to a motor car and I told the motor car, like, we need to rush. So this guy literally with his little motor car scooted away like astronomically fast, like it was bouncing all the way behind the back, and it felt like I was in this wacky race, this type of concept, and having to wear this mask. And I realized my ears were so sweet and small that like the mask doesn't stay on, so it's like falling off, and I thought it's gonna fling off, and having bloody nightmares that if I had to get stopped at a roadblock with no permit, then I'd get arrested and fined and go to jail. So basically all the roadblocks that we passed, all of the people did not stop us, which I felt was like a heaven sent, like really truly believe in the power of the universe that this was meant to happen, and that for me to be here. Got into the city and I was short of cash, of dollars, so I thought for the ticket, and it turned out that when I originally arrived here I withdrew a whole amount of soles, the local currency. And then when I was at the center, there was a guy who wanted to use my soles to buy some stuff. So then he gave me dollars, and I never used the dollar since. And it turned out literally down to the exact unit, I had the exact amount to pay for this flight and this medical test. I mean, I just was like, I can't believe I have enough money for this. Like I started almost crying and completely overwhelmed. And then this contact helped me bring me to this hostel, which I can pay with cards, so I can use my card. And I'm finally gonna get on a flight to go to Lima now. I'm so happy, I'm gonna cry. And just from a side note, being in the jungle for 3 months, this is a completely overwhelming experience to be in the city. Like I feel everyone's energy, I feel their like the stress of the city and all the frustrations, and just it kind of just feels like everything's the same except everyone's wearing a mask, and it's just, for me, it's overwhelming. I feel like I've literally time traveled, and I just haven't quite adjusted to the process yet. So it's only been a few hours, and it's like it's kind of having this weird hangover, and we'll see how I sleep tonight. And just seeing food, I was like, oh my god, bananas, eggs, not eggs, sorry, like watermelon and all these like normal food products in the hostel here. I was like looking at it like with so much gratitude, like wow, there's food. And I just came from doing a long distance ceremony yesterday, so I'm still in this like healing phase. I had to do a fast for 36 hours, so it's like just not presently here at the moment. I'm still very much in spirit, and I just thought, wow, like this is meant to happen. This is incredible. So crazy story time. So thank you so much for everyone for making this possible. I really, yeah, lots of love. Bye.